Alrighty. Hi there. Okay, so we wanted to take a few minutes to talk about an overview of ChatGPT. I don't know if you've ever heard of that before, but it has been in our world for quite some time now. We have all been exposed to AI, artificial intelligence, but we might not have noticed it. It comes in forms of mini chats when we fill out a form, and it's plugs us into an email sequence or for a product we may want to hear about, or a survey we fill out. We create these. All of these things are coded and driven by AI. Initially, I was very skeptical, a little nervous to embrace this concept, but I had a long conversation with my son, and basically, who is a millennial, uh, basically he said, "Mom, if you don't embrace it, the world is going to pass you by, including the business world." So, uh, I began to sort of delve in and experiment with all the things that you can do with Chat GPT. So um, I look at her as though she is my office assistant. She's my virtual assistant. She's my helper. She helps me collect my thoughts to write posts. She helps me write a schedule. She helps me write a recipe or convert a recipe from like regular using flour to gluten-free. Sometimes I don't, well, I don't even use Google searches anymore. I just go to Chat GPT because I will get the exact information that I want when I ask the question. Um, Prompts and quests, setting up your Chat GPT. So it takes a moment, it takes a while to develop your tone, your personality for this um, app to sound like you. You can actually ask it to sound like other people, but you don't want to do that. You want it to sound like you, especially if you're writing a post, or maybe you're in a conversation with somebody and you want to ask it, please explain the triplex simply, um, or in a simple way that my customer can understand. And and it will write it very quickly, and you can copy and paste and make the tweaks and edits that you need. Um, it has helped my workday go a little bit faster, which is why I really like using it. I can plan my posts out for a week or a month and just copy and paste and put them in a Google Calendar. I'll show you that in a second. And that just helps me like not have to like, oh, what shall I post about today? Trust me, the diamonds are using it. So we need to grab this rope and run right along with them. Um, all right. So, since we are at the beginning of the year, I wanted to take a second to just dream a little bit, which is something I have had a very hard time doing. But I asked my office assistant to help me dream a little bit. I wrote down phrases, just thoughts that came to my mind, uh, and I asked her to write a story of my future self. So this is my prompt. Tell me a story of a day in the life as my future self based on this description. And I gave it things that are relevant to me, things that I wanted, things that I love in my life. So this is what she wrote to me. And I'll just read some of it. But I wanted to share it with you because I wanted you to take a moment today and describe yourself to this app, this chat. You can name her I go through several names. Sometimes I call her Matilda, sometimes I call her Victoria. It just kind of depends on my mood, but she's my assistant for sure. Um, but take a few moments just to describe yourself, things that you love, things that mean and matter to you. Um, your tone, are you kind and friendly? Are you sassy? Because it's going to remember all of these things. And as you create, I'll show you on this left side of my screen, these are all subjects that I have um, researched or typed in. Now it does create a new file every time, and I am going to go through and clean these out because it says my memory's full. So I use the free version, so you have to keep it cleaned out, uh, um, so that it writes well for you. But let me read this really quick. This is just a future day, and I really love this. I saved it in my notes. So early in the morning, the first rays of sunlight are streaming through the glass block panels around the roof, filling the home with a gentle glow. You wake up peacefully, feeling rested and thankful, and the hardwood floors feel cool beneath your feet as you make your way to the spacious kitchen, greeting the fresh scent of coffee brewing and the quiet stillness of a new day. I just, and it goes on and on. I don't have time to read it right now. I can send it to you if you'd like to see the example. But it was just refreshing to like, oh wow, yeah, that is helping me dream and helping me think. Um, Also, let's see. Oh, you can ask it to write a bio for you. Just anything that you would ask an office assistant to do, you can ask this app to do. So write a 7 sentence bio. Um, Here's the information, and it you can make a little bit of error, and it will keep going. It recognizes that humans make errors. Um, with Plexus, 8 years reached the rank of gold by accident. Well, not really by accident, but so it describes my bio. Over 8 years, initially drawn to the company for its exceptional products. I had to go back in and tell it, well, not really. It describes me, and I ask it to do it in third person. So it's not me talking about it, but it's like someone introducing me. In fact, I think I had to write this for an introduction to someone's podcast. No, to their Zoom meeting. And then I ask it to ask, oh, okay. So this is about our new calming cocoa. This is an ingredient in the calming cocoa. And then you need to kind of be specific with how you want it to research things. I wanted it from an herbalist point of view. You can ask for an allopathic or a functional medicine perspective, but I wanted it to pull up research as an herbalist. And I wanted 9 sentences that talk about the calming part, this right here, Kana. There's the Latin name for it. Um, the calming part of calming cocoa. So that was a winter post. All right. Rewrite this in a funny but informative tone that will cause my reader to understand both sugar and cortisol and Kana. It helps with stress management. So this is just the prompt I'm giving it. Um, and then that's what it wrote. That was actually a post that I used. Um, I tweaked it a little bit before I posted it. Um, okay, so then I asked rewrite it as though I am talking to a friend. So this may have sounded a little businesslike, a little not like me. So I asked it to write it as though I am sitting at the kitchen table talking to you. Um, and it wrote as though we're just talking. Um, and then I ask it for hashtags, and there are the hashtags that um, it gave me. And I ask it ion. I don't know what the word ion is. Oh, I am maybe homeschool mom culture. I don't know what that was for. Um, but it gave me all kind of things. I need a testimony about how these products help my mother with her health. Oh, this is what I wrote last night. I described it. She's, and you can give it a lot more freedom, but I wanted it to write a post for me. So I just gave it um, a few prompts and asked it to, let's see, where is it? Down here. To write a sequence, magnesium. So to write a short post for Facebook and Instagram in series form, as though I'm telling a story about her. So it will be from third person, and this is the first post. So then I'll use that. I'll tweak it a little bit. I can ask it to sound a little bit friendlier, but it helps me just kind of get out of my brain. For some people, writing comes, if you were, naturally, like Misty, if you were to sit me down with a notebook and just say, write about whatever, I could do that. It would take me 4 hours. But for some reason, when someone says, put this on social media, I get stage fright. So this has helped me a lot, just collect my thoughts um, and help me work faster. I also asked it, we'll go back to this file. I asked it, is it this one? No, it's not this one. I have it rewrite posts. So we all snatch and grab posts from other people. And I have trained my office assistant to rewrite posts. This is what I I copied it and pasted it from someone else and then said rewrite this. So they rewrote it. I took out some, I added some, I take out the emojis, and then rewrite this. Happy New Year. That's what I copied and pasted from somewhere, don't know. And then I ask it also to shorten it to 205 words. And here is what she did. She shortened it. So I hope that this is helpful. I hope that it makes it makes sense how to use that. You need to give it prompts, tell it how the tone um, that you want it to speak in, and that I would start with copying and pasting um, notes or posts from other people from Facebook, and ask it to rewrite it in your tone. And here is my tone, and describe the way you speak, your inner personality. Um, and you can even give it examples. Things you wouldn't say. I wouldn't say profanity. Um, I wouldn't be sarcastic. Um, and just teach it and train it. And that works. That you will do over time. Um, and I hope that's been helpful. Do you have a question, Misty?
No, but this is so incredible. Yeah, I love how you explain it and how you've used it because I'm still kind of in the learning process and I admire how you just utilize this just to further your business and to just to make things so much easier. And I can't think of a question that I have right now, but maybe you could leave us with a prompt, like something that we can like specifically do to try out Chat GTP for like if we were using it for the first time.
Okay. I will then let's just do a really easy one. Let's come back up here. Oh, rewritten. Hmm. Okay. Um, I just ask it to rewrite this. Here's a post from maybe November-ish timeframe. It rewrote it, and this is a conversation. You're having a conversation with this machine. It should sound more sincere and heartfelt. So then it did it again. Rewrite this Facebook post, making the audience the hero, right? We can use marketing techniques to make the Facebook post the audience the hero. You want me to copy it? I'll copy this. No, I won't. Well, this is a specific post. So rewrite this, agitate the symptoms. So this is a formula from StoryBrand that you want to express the problem, um, share an obstacle, something that couldn't, you want to agitate it. Like, I couldn't find the answer to why I had eczema. Uh, I tried everything, creams, lotions, doctors, nothing helped until I found this. Um, I started with a regimen. I started with this one thing that fixed the problem. And then you kind of follow it up with what I found after this, I applied this simple regimen is that in 3 months, my eczema was gone. Or, that's just a marketing. Your favorite marketer, you can pull in. I use StoryBrand a lot, and I just type in StoryBrand format, and it will pull in the information or how StoryBrand is used. Uh, so here is the prompt I gave it, um, making the audience the hero, agitate the symptoms. They couldn't find a solution until they started that one thing. What was that one thing? Well, our answer is Plexus, right?
Mhm.
So here is what they wrote. Imagine suffering from eczema since seventh grade. And it tells a story because people respond to stories.
Mhm.
Rewrite the post to make the audience feel inspired to take action. To put the what if question in their mind and write it in my tone. See, it knows me enough to know heartfelt, focused, kind. So it usually gives a greeting. I don't, I usually just start from here.
Mhm.
And it will tell her story. That's how I write testimonies. Is I want to be telling, this is my Facebook page. I want to be telling you the story. So I ask it to write it in third person. For third person or first person? First person. No, third person. As though you use the word you.
Yeah.
Third person. Yeah. So there you go. Alrighty. I have to run. Oh, so I copy and paste into my, nope, into my calendar.
Oh, this
Uh,
is great. Yeah, I'm curious how you do this.
Let me see. I'll pull up one. Here we are. Let's see. Oh, no, this one. Yeah. So magnolia bark. I'm going to post later today about magnolia bark, um, which is a part of our restore. And I just do it at 8 o'clock in the morning so that it'll pop up a little notification that says you've got a post ready. And I'll go in, I'll um, just save it in the notes section and go in and copy and paste and find a picture on my 17,000 pictures on my phone. That's terrible. Um,
So you
so
basically have these in your calendar for every single day, or do you like,
I do. I do. I'm slacking this month though. I haven't really sat down and done it yet. But
What calendar, Lori?
this is a Google Calendar.
Okay.
hmm,
You can't store pictures in it, which that's the frustrating thing. But I don't want to, get another app. I've already got the Google app. But what's cool about this is that I can fast forward this to 6 months and I can run the same series of posts in 6 months.
that's so smart.
Um, and I'm beginning to do that from a few years ago when I was in a class with Kelly Lentz. I'm beginning to run into those posts that I can't seem to get. There we go. Uh,
I'm finding a lot of my memories went from 3 years ago when I started really sharing Plexus 3 years ago.
yeah,
This was when I started with 3 years ago in November, December.
yeah,
And so it's been nice to repeat a lot of
exactly.
those.
Yeah.
Did
So
you guys ever find out if you could do if there's so you know how in our group we're able to schedule posts ahead of time? Did you ever find out if we were able in professional mode on your Facebook personal page if you're able to schedule posts?
I cannot figure it out. I can't find it. But I'm gonna run. I've got to be across town and then halfway back across town.
Okay,
So
well, thank you
I
so
hope
much,
other
Lori.
people. Yep, ask me the questions. You can put it in, yeah, personal message or put it in the group. Ask me the questions. Got to run, Marlena.
All right, bye,
Taking
Lori.
my mom to the
Yay.
doctor. But you
Yeah.
guys stay connected. We'll see you.
Okay, thanks, Lori.